So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Koundé. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Ligt. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. And De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Manchester United appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's played. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. De Ligt. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. Oh, that's superb.
And Boma really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Terrific effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly. Gavi. Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
De Ligt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Diogo Dalot. He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs one in. Gavi. Yamal. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he spark a counter here?
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's in a great position here. Gavi has it out wide and in space. He drills one in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Diogo Dalot. Martinez. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Mount looking understandably energised after his goal. Gavi. Looks to the other side. To Cancelo. Pedri.
That was lovely, that.
Threads one in. Rafinha. It's out for a goal kick. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United up by one goal at the halfway point.
As it's time to announce today's
I thought that was a
winning
decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Maguire gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He is through here. He's found the finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Diogo Dalot scooting forward. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for a runner. It's a promising position. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Burmo. Matheus Cunha. And Burmo. That's a delicate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Maguire gets over and intercepts. Now it's come to nothing. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Mazraoui making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. He leaps for it. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Played it to the flank. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's played it in low. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 2, Diogo Dallo.
And it's
Number
Mazraoui.
18, Casemiro.
That's Cunha.
Coming on
So,
the
Jim,
field.
what are you thinking?
Number
They're
11,
ahead, but they're not
Zirkzee.
playing as if they are.
Number
There seems to
13,
be
number
more of an emphasis on
25,
protecting their lead than
Ugarte.
adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. He's having a pop. Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very
Substitution
well
for
drilled in
Manchester
this art of
United.
counter-attacking.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 3, Mazraoui. Coming on the field.
Spread out to the
Number
left.
30,
Now it's Rafinha.
Šeško. Number
Pressing's
16,
intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He's having a hit! And that could have brought them level.
João Cancelo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bruno Fernandes! The most accurate pass. Tries one from range! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Can he get away here? Knocks it into space. Now here's the delivery.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Lewandowski is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Dorgu. That's a sharp pass. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. That has been cut short. Ugarte. Deep into stoppage time. Pedri. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Ugarte is there and he can get that clear. Šeško. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester
I'd like to
United
draw your
honestly
attention to the
could have
screen
done
right
themselves a
now for
real
information
favour
on
by
your
trying to
shuttle
make
bus
more
service.
of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Vermeer. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shaw. To Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ferran Torres! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Shaw. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Mount. Šeško, and it's Menu. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Played in. Obama! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Menu. And it's Shaw. Always onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. Menu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Menu. Vermeer. Gavi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ferran Torres. Under an awful lot of pressure. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shaw. Burmo. Has a look and plays it forward. Some really good ball movement. He has a look up and a chance! Tries to pass it through.
And Burmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played in. Played up towards the front line. Bruno Fernandes. Burmo, there he goes, motoring forward. Good read, needed to be. Vermeer. That's an imaginative pass. Martinez. And it's Shaw. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gavi. And Koundé. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. And Bomo going after that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely aimed pass. Vermin. That has been cut short. Menu. And Bomo. That has been slung wide. Shaw finding himself in space. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And deep into first half stoppage time. And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we get things going again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And no, he's seen through all of that. Christensen. And it's Koundé. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Skims one in. Time and again. Shoots! Ferran Torres. Knocks it into space. Nicely worked. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Pedri. Knocks it out wide. No, that's been intercepted. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Menu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, can they get him away? Well, they could break here. That's been cut out, well played. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bomo. Mount has found the net here, of course. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Might want to be careful there.
Mount. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Shaw has created one goal already. Pass somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been hooked away. Into the last quarter of an hour. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he welcomes it in. Plenty chance for a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Mount has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 19.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in.
Number 23.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. With the number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one.
Matthias Cunha. Number 11.
Ball in towards the middle.
Number 32.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was quick to react. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Pinches it off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Gavi. Zirkzee simply refused to be outdone there. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zirkzee. Now it's Matthias Cunha. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
And a quick
Any
reminder
reflections
today,
on what you've seen,
everybody,
Jim?
to make
Well, Peter,
sure
I
to
was
put
expecting
any
this
litter in the
game to
bins
be
provided.
put to bed a lot
Thank you for
earlier,
your
especially when
cooperation.
the opponent struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.